Good morning. I am just finishing the Kelly Hogan class right now, not jumping on to Chris Cooking Nashville because I have stuff to do. I have a couple of videos to try and record, and I wanted to let you know what is on today's agenda. Well, actually, this week's agenda. This inflammation on the leg is still bothering me. I'm sure that it will pass, but I'm going to charge it doing a 3-day egg fast, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And let me flip the camera around and show you what is on the agenda for breakfast and lunch, late lunch. So here we go. Breakfast. I am going to take the rest of this Kerrygold and fry it up and make I don't know if that's 3, it could be 4 tablespoons of butter. Tablespoon of butter for each egg. Then I'm going to have for lunch, I'm making deviled eggs, so I'm taking into account the fact that I was a slacker. I did not get to go to Costco. Well, mainly because it's time, it's gas prices, it's all of that stuff. But I'm going to be out and about tomorrow, so I'm going to get the Costco mail. Don't have enough butter to do that and what my intentions are. So I'm going to stretch this mayo that I have, not with horseradish because, you know, it has those natural flavors and that crap screwed me up last time with inflammation. So I'm going to throw a little bit of yellow mustard in there to stretch it and a tablespoon of the pickle juice. So that is going to be breakfast and lunch for right now. Okay, my butter container only had 1 ounce of butter, so that I used to cook 4 whole eggs, and then 2 egg yolks I put in there. So to amp up more butter that's needed, pardon me, for this meal, I am putting in another ounce of butter. Yes, with a spoon, because I want to be able to eat up all of the butter. What do you think, Erin? Am I doing a good job there, kiddo? Erin is my friend. She does Butter Woman commercials on her videos. If you haven't seen Erin's channel, Erin Booby Goats, you gotta check it out. Oh yes, we need some Maldens. About a teaspoon of the Malden sea salt flakes, very, very salty. And here's the other 2 leftover eggs that I'm going to use to make egg wraps later. So this is meal number 1, egg fast day number 1. Well, leave it up to me to change my mind. I am going to do, as opposed to angel eggs, I am going to do angel egg dip. So let me turn the camera around and show you how I quickly whip it up. Very simple. Tablespoon, which I probably have to do twice because it's a jar. Oops. Put it into the mayo container. Yeah, that's better. And then I'm going to take the French's mustard, which of course you get the first squirt is mostly vinegary. Do it in the sink. There we go. Squeeze that tablespoon right out of there. I need to make a mess. That's what I need. There we go. Put it into the jar. Take the jar and shake it up. Okay, sorry about that. As I was shaking it up, I actually turned you off. So here's the liquid for the angel egg dip. And what I'm going to do next is pour it on top of the chopped up eggs that are in here. 4 eggs. Looks very liquidy, but it's going to set up in the refrigerator. That's all I got, folks. Gonna set up in the refrigerator until late lunch. Right now it's almost 11 o'clock. Finished my late breakfast after the Kelly Hogan class. Probably have this about 2 o'clock. The lunch. And then for dinner, again, changing my mind. Either I eat these fried in butter. I learned that from Cindy DeManch. Or I make an egg loaf. Still not sure at this point. I do want to incorporate an egg yolk coffee for today as well. Egg yolk cold brew, shall we say? So that's coming. I was remembering back in the day when I used to look in the refrigerator. Usually on Mondays was refrigerator clean out day. And from the past week, throw out tons of vegetables. I don't have to do that anymore. Check this out. This is what I made last week, my meat stew. But because I'm doing the fasting, egg fast, then omegas for 2 days, I'm going to take this, put the cover on it, throw it in the freezer for when my meal, when I go back to work on Monday. This will be my breakfast lunch when I go to work. Boy, this thing has saved me like you wouldn't believe, this meat stew, in more ways than one. It's going to really save me going back to work come Monday after being off for 3 months. Hey, I just wanted to take a moment. I'm doing some homework right now, meaning stuff for my class, homework. Wow, I threw a load of laundry in because now that I can go up and downstairs, let's do it. That means getting my exercise in, by the way, just so you know. I'm not doing all crazy stuff. 2 loads of laundry, that's all I have to do. So, I wanted to let you know what my opinion was about why I am doing N=1. First off, me doing the egg fast, meaning having eggs for 3 days, fills me up. Egg fast, generally speaking, is 1 egg, 1 tablespoon of butter, and 1 ounce of cheese. I don't know about the cheese. I'm debating that right now, of course, after I just had my very filling breakfast in preparation with my angel egg dip, as opposed to angel eggs, or what many of you people call D eggs. I just want to maybe see if that inflammation will give me an extra boost, something. I'm getting ready to go back to work in 7 days, and I don't want this inflammation to be a drag on me. Now, I must tell you that I had the creatine well, you guys know I've been having it the last couple days. Last night, having the creatine and waking up this morning, I didn't feel like the Tin Man, where I needed some oil in the joints, especially the back and the hip. I didn't feel that way. So far so good on the N=1 creatine. Also, I gotta talk about I'm sorry, if you would see my setup here, you would be thinking, Jerry, what in the world? I have you guys prop the camera, prop on the top of the Vitamix. Don't ask why. So let me tell you about my N=1 yerba mate tea, having 21 days of doing it. I'm not intending to poo-poo the creator. I think he's a darling man. I love his channel and I'll watch his channel. For me, is it an alternative to not having the GLP-1? I don't feel that I'm hungry. I don't have food noise. I didn't have food noise during the beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. I don't hear food noise. I also want to talk about the Kelly Hogan video as well that was Saturday. I'm adjusting myself. Pardon me. Pardon me just a moment. Sitting in my high chair in the kitchen. Adore Kelly. I watch and follow all the people that she had on Saturday's video. However, for me, using that noise that everybody talks about, that's something I can't relate to. And I'm not saying that you don't have that or they had that. I can tell you that after losing 163 pounds twice, my main goal was because my cardiologist scared the living daylights out of me, telling me I'm going to be another familial success story and end up with type 1 diabetes and inject insulin and all the things. I needed that. I needed to be scared straight and stop the insanity with the processed food, going out to the grocery store on a weekly basis, eating all the coupon deals from the sales flyer because you know it's a good bargain. And why don't we need 10 packs of Gushers for $10? $1 a pack of Gushers, such a good deal for my kid throwing in his lunch. I'm talking about my mother and what my mother did to me while she was pregnant with me and taking speed pills. It's different. I did not take speed with my son. I chose, while pregnant with my son, to gain 100 pounds. That sounds terrible. It wasn't a choice. I didn't monitor myself. I just gained the weight because, you know, they say you're eating for two, you and the baby. So the speed thing didn't apply to me. But yeah, I kind of fed him a crappy meal plan from birth. He had to go on formula because I wasn't producing enough mother's milk. Until he graduated in high school, I even did it going to college. We would go to Sam's Club and I would load up his freezer full of all those convenience food junk things. Now that he's not living with me anymore and he's living by himself, he's realized the ways of health for himself. And he was so proud when I went to his apartment. He's, Mom, look at all the protein I have. Look at all the chicken I'm eating and all the non-carb things that he was eating. Ahead of my time, let me tell you what. So when I tell you that I can't gain another 163 pounds again, because in my mind, that's my definition of insanity. Don't misunderstand. I'm not trying to poo-poo you. This YouTube channel is my story. How to be healthy through heart attacks and having stents and eating all the MLM products and all the carbohydrates and drinking all the shakes and the miracle supplements that were going to help me lose weight that never did, until I realized the proper human diet for my body. But let's not discount the fact that many years, many, I was screwing myself up by undereating. Had nothing to do with my 40-day fast. Undereating was deliberate. Oh, I'll just have 6 saltines for the day, maybe with a teaspoon of peanut butter spread between 6 saltines, because I'm too fat. So all those years that I screwed up the Jerry body, it's going to take a while for my body to say, whoa, you're doing it again on me. I have to, hence me maybe holding water weight, perhaps. The reason I came up with this determination is after the creatine, the thought came into my mind that it may not be because of the surgery. It may be. I'm not a doctor, and I don't play one on YouTube, and I don't advocate anything other than the experiments that I'm doing with my body. And I know the egg fast is very good. I'm eating all good things, eggs, healthy fats. Like I said, cheese, debating using the Chris Cooking Nashville homemade cheese. Maybe tomorrow going out to the store and getting some aged, unless I have some in my freezer downstairs. I don't know. I have to check that first. Parmesan, I might. You never know. And making crackers to dip with my angel dip. I don't know. So I'm not playing a game. I'm doing things wisely. And I'm not doing things going, you know what? I did so well. Don't worry about it. Go ahead. Make yourself heavy cream shake instead. I don't want to go that route yet. I want to do the egg fast. I want to do the omega fast. This weekend when I go to my sister's house, I want to be an example that I'm taking her to a health conference, a meet up, not that far from her house, 30 minutes away from her house. Be amongst like-minded people eating protein. She'll say, I don't like meat. She has a meat aversion, and that's fine. I know she likes tuna. I know she likes chicken. I know she likes sardines. She likes sardines. How did we like sardines? Because of our dad. Our dad was a Marine. He ate sardines. So we ate sardines. We didn't eat all potatoes growing up because my parents were scrimping and saving to have us go to private school, live and learn. So that's why I'm doing the egg fast right now. I'm not trying to starve myself. I'm not. I'm going to see if it moves the needle insofar as the water weight is concerned. If it doesn't move the needle, well, I just have to be patient. And patience is a virtue. I have to be virtuous. Okay, now I have to go downstairs and take a load out of the washing machine and put it in the dryer. Now that I've been babbling on, I will talk to you later. Okay, it is 3 o'clock and I'm finally getting to do, there we go, the 5 eggs that I made, angel egg dip. It's very loose. And I know why that is. It's because of the pickle juice. But I can only deal with what I have here in the house. No extra mayo. So good. I even tried to add another egg into the mix to thicken it up. Didn't work so good. So this is my lunch. This is what I'm having now. Later. Good evening. The Dr. Kiltz's Monday live meetup is over. And it was very good. It was very informative. It always is. It's T-minus 1 week before I go back to work. So I'm going to have to take all the Kiltz meetings and all the lives and just everything from now on in my pocket with the ears on at work, because I can't be looking at a cell phone and typing. You know what I'm talking about, Cindy. So what did I eat for dinner today? Absolutely nothing. I am not hungry. Just knowing that I am on the egg fast doesn't mean that I have to eat 3 meals a day. If I'm hungry, I eat. If I'm not, I don't. If I feel hungry later, I might have some hard-boiled eggs. I have 4 left. That's perfectly fine. I'm not hungry right now. So with that being said, I'm going to close out this video. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Thanks for listening if you're listening to me on earbuds or wired devices. And we will talk tomorrow, everyone. Cheers for now.